Professor Hoon.
A feature of the COVID-19 economic health shock is that it is uneven across sectors. While firms in the contact-intensive sector suffers a contraction in output and will lay off workers in the absence of policy measures like the Job Support Scheme, the JSS, some other firms, such as those offering products via an electronic platform, do well. The issue to be raised here concerns the nature of help that might be offered to facilitate reallocation of workers out of the contact-intensive sector, such as aviation, aerospace, and tourism-related activity, into other sectors, should restrictions on international travel make it unlikely for normal business to resume soon. More broadly, how do we prepare workers to minimize the scarring effects of a prolonged slump? It is useful to think about three groups of workers: those currently employed in the contact-intensive sector, those employed in the rest of the economy, and new graduates who are entering the workforce. First, workers who are currently employed in the contact-intensive sector. The JSS keeps these workers on the firm's payroll because the ultimate recovery of the affected sector avoids the need to incur investment costs to retrain a new group of workers with the necessary industry-specific skills. Workers in the aviation and aerospace industry will no doubt use the lull period to undergo training to deepen their skills. Perhaps new developments in artificial intelligence and the technology embodied in Industry 4.0 can be mastered to position the industry to ride the wave of opportunities when more normal international travel resumes. Firms employing workers in the tourism-related industry, working in tandem with their trade association and chambers, can potentially take advantage of a home market effect to cater to demand from residents who are unable to travel overseas for their family holidays due to the pandemic. They can also encourage their workers to build upon common digital platforms to reach overseas workers. I beg your pardon, overseas customers. Second, workers who are employed in the rest of the economy. The JSS provides support to achieve the stabilization function of the government, avoiding a cyclical rise in unemployment, while the Jobs Growth Incentive, the JGI package, seeks to create new hires in the potential growth sectors through a hiring subsidy. The JGI is a very important policy measure as it helps to create a good supply of new job vacancies in growing sectors of the economy. In the aftermath of the global financial crisis, GFC, it has been observed that even though the measured rate of unemployment in the advanced economy declined, the employment to working age population ratio had actually fallen below pre-GFC levels. So the unemployment rate was low, but the employment to working age population was actually low as well. What is the explanation? That is because even after several years subsequent to the global financial crisis, there was an inadequate supply of good jobs offering good pay, so that discouraged workers withdrew from the labor force. Pursuing structural transformation as a major pillar of Budget 2021, even while help is extended to save jobs in the contact-intensive sector, has the virtue of enabling the Singapore economy to create a good supply of new job vacancies when the economy returns to its potential trend growth path. Third, the new graduates entering the workforce during COVID-19. Holding a job confers benefits that go beyond the pay. It provides also non-monetary rewards, non-pecuniary benefits of a job. In contrast, being unemployed produces not only personal costs, but also has important social costs. Family members are also badly affected when a breadwinner loses a job. The JGI could go some way towards encouraging firms in the growing sectors to hire recent graduates. The SG United Traineeships Program is also valuable in helping to link graduates from the institutes of higher learning to potential employers. During a buoyant market, a graduate holding an undergraduate degree might defer postgraduate training. Let me declare here that I am an academic at one of the autonomous universities. In the current labor market conditions, the opportunity cost of doing a full-time postgraduate degree is lower than during the pre-pandemic era. The government might consider sharing in the cost of postgraduate education with firms in the potential growth sectors who might be willing to make contractual arrangements to partially fund the workers to acquire advanced skills. After obtaining the postgraduate degree, the worker is then employed by the sponsoring firm. To sum up, the COVID-19 shock might turn out to be prolonged. In this climate, it is vital to minimize the scarring effect on our resident workforce.